true. And looks like we have our first set locked in right now. It's going to be between Rennala and Masoma, or Bernkastel, as I know Jsu talked about before. But this is actually a run back. They actually played before this top 8, and Rennala was the one who sent Masoma down to losers. So this is going to be really interesting. What I find most interesting about this too is that Kuon likes to play a bit of a zoning game, but you're playing against a true zoner right here with Hilda. So Masoma is going to have to be playing a much more aggressive, not spacing out themselves as much as you see very often against other players.
Yeah, and we can see that right now with Masoma just running in, getting this big combo down, and putting them into this corner, under this mix pressure, spending a lot of this grid to try and get these flight mixes going off. But Hilda is a character that's pretty notorious for struggling to gain grid, so it means it's a lot easier for Masoma to get these to win Vorpal even with all this flight happening.
Yeah, for sure. And that was a crazy Abari option at the end of that round right there, using that A flash kick right there to keep that pressure going after the CS from Rennala coming out. And now Masoma has such a great lead starting off in the second round as well. Maybe looking to take another perfect, sitting in front of Rennala's face. React with something. Do something to my face. I want to see what you do. Respond to it. React to it. And Masoma back at that full screen, sending out those lasers, keeping Rennala at bay right now.
Yeah, and Rennala keeps getting caught by these giant lasers, trying to run their own zoning game, but that combo doesn't get all the way through, and Rennala's able to get that set up, but gets hit out of it, and this should be the round here for Masoma, the game here for Masoma.
And I love that
start there.
Yeah, and I love that 3C option from Masoma at the end of that round right there, because if it hit, you can lead into a very strong combo. But if it doesn't hit, you can just cancel right into, I believe, the C pinwheel, and you can stay plus. It's a true pressure reset. You can't mash in it. You can't reversal out of that. And so whatever situation, it's a favorable situation for Masoma. So I really love that option right there.
I mean, Masoma's just been running this pressure so effectively, and keeps getting these hits. Able to counter hit that again and get this combo, sending them straight into the corner here.
Yeah, and that's another thing too with these floats as well, because a lot of Hilda's normals are very big, but have a lot of recovery. So if you whiff them, it can be very deadly. You know, that's just what you expect from a true zoner like Hilda right here. And Masoma right now is just taking complete advantage of those weaknesses right now. Maybe looking to take another perfect here. We're going to spend some meter. No, we're just going to hold on to it. And, you know, I like that option too. Just holding on to it, saving it for the next round. You have so much health to work with. You probably don't even need to spend any meter, as we saw right there.
Now here we've got Rennala getting something started, getting the first hit and getting the pressure started, catching that 3D, which means that Masoma is going to be in this combo for a little bit, taking a lot of damage, and this pressure gets to get started here. Able to 3D out here, and we're back to neutral, but Rennala gets that first hit there again.
Yeah, Rennala right here with the Vorpal cycle as well. What's really important about having the Vorpal cycle as Hilda is that you actually gain more meter refund from using your EX moves compared to other characters. So look, Rennala is back at 200 meter. Like, they didn't spend any meter at all. And let me tell you, they spent a lot of meter in that string, in that combo. And that's kind of where that refund comes into play, and where Hilda can really snowball if you let her win the Vorpal cycles.
And that EX started putting down about 4k damage, means Masoma's really in a lot of trouble here, but able to get out of there, and gets caught, though, and now sent back to this corner at full screen. Gonna have to deal with the Hilda zoning.
All right, well, Rennala here taking a first game right now. We are evened up 1-1. It was looking really scary at the start of that game right there in game number 2, but Rennala holding it together, bringing it back, and Rennala has beaten Masoma before. Like I said, Rennala was the one who sent Masoma down to losers, so it just makes sense that Rennala is able to even up the game, but we'll see who takes the advantage now. Remember, it is always a first to 3 if you've been watching the stream so far, or if you're just tuning in, it's all first to 3, so it's not set point just yet.
Yeah, but these matches have been so swingy, where there's been 3 perfects out of 5 games played. So it's really just whoever starts winning really wins.
A good combo right here. Get the rain set up. Oh, tries to go for the overhead, but a little too spaced out right there. Didn't quite hit the way Rennala wanted it to. Masoma, however, yeah, you gotta be careful about that teleport. And there is the C projectile coming out, sniping Masoma. Rennala, another great start. All right, Rain is set up. Oh no, Masoma trying to press on Wake Up. Now you're going to have to eat some even more damage right now. Rain set up again. You always have to worry about the overheads. You have to worry about those force functions. And you also have to worry about Hilda just spacing herself out and keeping you from approaching her. Has the Vorpal Cycle, as I said before, having the Vorpal Cycle is such a potent thing for Hilda to have. So easy to snowball with. And Rennala taking game number 3. These games are going by so fast. And both of these players are playing kind of, they're playing zoners, right? I guess Kuon isn't necessarily a zoner, but can play as a zoner. So this is really interesting to see like how much damage, how fast these rounds are going.
Yeah, definitely. These are crazy fast rounds that are crazy swingy. A lot going on here.
It blocks the JC overhead, and there's the punish coming out. A very potent overhead because it reaches so far and can be really ambiguous whether it's going to be a high or a low. But Masoma has seen this trick many times already and has the Vorpal Cycle as well. Grid breaking Rennala, and now you're stuck here in the corner. Kuon has such crazy meter gain and can really juice their damage as much as possible whenever the opportunity arises. And now Masoma looking to take another perfect like we've been seeing in round 1, in round 2, and we'll see if that will come into reality. Rennala fighting back, swapping the sides, and Rain is set up. No perfect for you today. Are we going to cash out at the end of this combo? I think we're just going to save meter. Yeah, there it is. The Rain coming out, just looking to save meter, waiting for another opportunity to use it, or maybe just saving it for neutral or saving it for the next round because Rennala was just one hit away, as we saw right there. But Rennala finds the first hit here in the second round. They were just backing out. Assault. Oh no, again, you always have to worry about that laser follow-up. Even if you assault that first one, you always have to worry about that second hit. And that is where it gets tricky, trying to approach Masoma from full screen like that. Trying to approach Masoma when he's using these zoning tools as Kuon.
Okay, and a nice DP there from Masoma, able to get this pressure back started. Putting Rennala into this corner and getting a nice air-to-air, push them out. But Rennala gets that big hit here.
Great duck. Oh no, but gets hit by that right there. And Rennala should be able to take this round. Are we going to see a Rennala win against Masoma? Are we going to send Masoma out of bracket? Or is Masoma going to fight back?
Something to say about that. A big hit here, about 4,000 damage down onto Rennala and putting him into this corner.
Yeah, this is set point for Rennala. A great block on that VO. Now you're just going to basically run that timer down to keep Rennala from using any meter for the rest of this round right here. And with such a huge advantage, what can you do? Change shift, keep the pressure going.
Good blocks by Rennala, able to deal with most of this mix, and gets that throw out with that Vorpal state, with that Celestial. This is going to be a lot of damage here. Not quite enough meter to get anything, but gets the reset here, and Masoma's now in a lot of trouble.
Roomba up, 50-50. Great block on that low. Masoma unfazed. Oh, and there it is coming out. The A orb. And then the C fireball, C pinwheel, lock you down if it hits, go into a full combo. Kuon staying alive, Masoma staying alive. 2-2 right now. Just one more game for either of these players. I'm really excited. Like, Masoma has been doing such a great job representing this character here in UNI 2. And the funny thing is, we kind of have two Kuons, technically, because Defiant played Masoma in Winners Finals against a Big Black. So I'm really excited to see this character being represented so much right now. Overhead punish, leading to a full combo right here with insane meter gain, as you can see right here. Spending it right now. Get that Oki. Runs up, throw. Sets up the wheel once again. Yeah, every single time Masoma wins one of these, it feels very one-sided because Masoma's getting so many perfects, really collecting these perfects like they're nothing, like they're pennies. And Rennala right here struggling once again here in round number 2 of game number 5. Could we see a final round? It's not looking good. Rennala has a lot of meter, but when can you use it when you're just going to get thrown like that?
Yeah, definitely. But now Rennala getting this combo here, and we've seen how effectively these turn round to round. Any hit turns around into a win, so it's really up to Masoma here to keep their momentum and get out of this pressure.
Just playing patient from full screen right here. Knows that there isn't really too much Rennala can do from that full screen range to mix Masoma up. So just playing patient, keep that Vorpal cycle as well. And now you can really cash out if you want to right here. Are we going to build 200 meter? We will. We're going to spend that IW. Will this be enough to kill? That damage is racking up right now. Final explosion, breakdown. Masoma with 2 rounds right there in game number 5. Beating out Rennala, beating that run back, and now is moving on into what I believe is loser semifinals.